In one of the small villages, there was a young man named Sammy who lived with his mother, who was a widow after his father died when he was young. His mother lived for him, working hard day and night to provide him with a living. Her whole life revolved around him, and she believed that her happiness lay in his happiness. Sammy grew up and became a strong young man. He got a job in a distant city and began to live a luxurious life away from his mother, who was still living in an old small house. Sammy began to neglect communicating with his mother and contented himself with sending money from time to time without visiting or asking about her as he had done in the past. Years passed, and one day, a letter arrived to Sammy stating that his mother had become seriously ill and was bedridden. Sammy felt a little worried, but he hesitated to return, busy with his work and private life. Time passed, and every time one of his friends or relatives reminded him of the need to return, he came up with a new excuse. Finally, Sammy received a phone call informing him that his mother had died. This news was a shock to him, and a feeling of guilt suddenly overwhelmed him. He returned to his village and found himself standing in front of his mother's grave, looking at the evidence that tells of her love and sacrifices, which he did not know until it was too late. In his heart, he regretted every moment he did not spend with her, every late visit, and every word he never said to her. Sammy stood there, wishing he had given her more of his time and love, but it was too late. That was a painful moment in his life when he realized that honoring parents cannot be expected and that life cannot be returned. This realization settled deeply within him, a poignant lesson learned through the heavy weight of his own choices and the incessant passage of time.